Okay, the next one is the summary of the domain model. Okay, as I explained earlier, domain model consists of, okay, concept model as well as documentation, okay, for reference and so on. Okay, so application domain model actually include all aspect of the application domain. Okay, actually they are potentially supported or replaced by an application software. Okay, the domain model is either oriented to the business task, okay, business process, business procedure, okay, related to the relevant objects, classes, and so on, including their interaction, okay, between classes and object. Okay, so the concept model here, the first thing you need to know is the first one is the terms. Okay, the term of the domain model. For example, if your application domain is transportation, for example, okay, you need to know the terms used by the transportation, okay, domain, and then from the terms, okay, you can translate into the object or classes, and then from there you can link, okay, between object and classes, okay, by using the relation representation. For example, generalization, composition, services, aggregation, and so on. Okay, so the second one is that domain model must consist of this one. Okay, this first one, you need to identify the features of the domain model, okay, the related tasks, the related business process, object, and interaction. Actually it's very similar for the first one. And then the final one is the documentation. Okay, most of the application domain, for example, a healthcare domain, okay, if you go to clinic or hospital, okay, they have a list of documentation that explaining their business process, okay, the roles of the doctor, the roles of the healthcare workers, okay, the process of the, for example, appointment, okay, the example how to do the surgery procedure and so on. Okay, all of that thing actually they documented very well lah. Okay, especially in Malaysia, okay, the healthcare industry in Malaysia actually heavily depending on the documentation. Okay, so from that documentation actually you can develop your own use cases, okay, to understand more about the domain, and then you can create your own scenario. Again, based on the process, you can actually create your own scenario to understand more. And then the data definition, of course, you as a software engineer, you need to extract all the information inside the document, and then you need to create the data definition, which later will be used to developing the software. Okay, so for example here again, the Boost application, for example, features, okay, they have the features for online payment. Okay, of course online, not offline payment. Okay, the task, the example of the task is the pay bills. Okay, pay bills to the utilities, okay, to the bank, for to the credit card and so on. Okay, so the process is a step by step to pay the bills. For example, click favorite, select bill payment, click pay bill, and select escrow, and then execute. Okay, so the object, for example here, account and escrow, and then the interaction, for example, composition and generalization. Okay, this is how you extract the domain model concept into the real application. Alright.